Well, folks, welcome back to the Turning Stone Casino and Resort in Verona, New York. I'm Upstate Al of AZB TV. We're going to be joined in the booth about 10 minutes by Danny DiLiberto and possibly Jerry Forsythe. Come on down and commentate. We're not sure what Jerry has on schedule. We understand the AZB website should be up and running within, I guess, an hour or so. They're working on the server. In any case, the match coming up at hand will be Justin Hall versus Mike Dechaine. This is a B-side match. The loser will be eliminated and winner move on. We're also going to have the other B-side match on the table. That's going to be right behind this one. So you can keep an eye on both. And if this one should end early, we'll switch over. We'd like to thank MolinariGlove.com, Ira Lee, for getting on board. If you guys need a glove, sort of what Roberto Gomez is wearing, I haven't looked around the room too much, but they're all over the place on location where I go. People wearing them and pool halls selling them. MolinariGlove.com, and if you make an order now, as this tournament is going on, you get 5% off your order. And they're reasonable. Go to MolinariGlove.com. And we'd like to thank Dan Heydrich, who's here on premises and has a booth. He's been selling numerous cues. His work is unbelievable. Make sure to check out HydrichCustomCues.com. And keep in mind, AccuStats.com will be bringing the U.S. Open pay-per-view live stream. You can go to AccuStats.com and purchase the early bird special if it's up in. If there's a link for it on their website, I'm not sure. I haven't checked. But Jim Frederick's doing a lot of work behind the scenes. Might have it up right now. AccuStats.com. That's just like you see it there. ACCU-STATS.com. And here's a new item on board right now. They're calling it the Easy Bridge unofficially. It's like a ring. It goes on your finger. And if you use an open bridge, this item kind of sturdies the stick from movement, hitting the cue ball in the spot that you wish. This is what the item looks like on a close-up. I do not have one in my hand or on premises, but I understand that it's unbelievably manufactured out of some kind of material. You can ask any kind of questions you want at cousinscues@AOL.com. We also like to thank iPlayPool.com, jumping on board with AZB TV. This website here, you can take lessons from the pros. You use the promo code TURN15 and you receive a $35 discount for your sign-up membership. Go over to iPlayPool.com. And remember, coming up, we'll be bringing you the Eastern States Championship from Snookers in Providence, Rhode Island. That's September 5th through the 7th. It's going to be a major tournament in one of the best rooms on the East Coast. Snookers, Providence, Rhode Island. And right around the corner from that is going to be 11,000 hard cold cash being added at Gotham City Billiard Club in Brooklyn, New York. It's called the Gotham City Billiards Inaugural 9-Ball Pro Classic. We're going to get right over to Mike Zuglin, and we'll make some more announcements as we proceed.
He's a former New England Pool and Billiard Hall of Fame champ, sponsored by Snookers in Providence, Rhode Island, where we have 3 stops every year on our season. We have a lot of schedules for you to take for next season up there. Tommy D'Alfonso. His opponent also plays on the Snookers in Providence, Rhode Island. Or excuse me, next on table number 8. On the live stream table. Oh, man, there was a problem with AZ Billiards, so if you want to tell your friends, if you go to azbilliards.com now, it'll give you a link to where to go to get the free live stream. As I said, also plays on the Snookers from Waterville, Maine. He's a winner here before in the past. He's a multiple winner on our tour, 2-time Moscone Cup team member. He was recently starred in a TV show along with some other players, The Hustlers. It was on True TV. He's sponsored by OBQs and Snuckers, Mike Dechaine. And his opponent, he's from Hamel, Illinois. He's a former Moscone Team USA member as well. He's a former Master of the Table champ down in Tunica. He's also a Banks and One Pocket champion. He's wins tournaments all over the place. And we welcome Justin Hall. Good luck, player. We still have our second chance tournament going on the other side of the room. And remember, if you have to smoke, please you can't go out into the usual area. There's a function going on there. If you need to smoke, you have to go somewhere else.
Jerry, is that you?
And also, please turn the ringers off.
Hello, is that you? Are we on, guys?
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay.
Danny?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, we are on. Danny DiLiberto and Jerry Forsythe at the helm.
We're going to give it away tonight, right before the 7 p.m. finals. Anyone can participate.
Well, this is a one-loss side match, so the winner goes on and the loser goes home.
Well, he don't have to go home, but he has to pack his bags and get out.
Yeah.
I used to love to call it the pack your bags match.
I have the cue up here, and the ticket prices are right on
Mostly because I'm ornery.
No kidding. Something we didn't know.
Well, I'll tell you about Mike Dechaine.
Go ahead.
He's made me a believer. He doesn't win, but he finishes high every tournament.
Yeah.
Lost his first match.
And
First
he's won
day,
a bunch in a row now.
And here he is. Lost that first match to Luke Salvas out of Canada. And Mike said to Luke, I want revenge, joking around, of course. But revenge he did get. He's way up in the ladder right now. What is this, the fourth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Still got a chance to win the tournament. He won the leg, it looks like.
No, wait. There's still 6 players
Watch
in
the
the
9.
tournament.
Well, we got 5. This is for 4th.
2 on the winner's side
This is
and
for fifth,
4
sixth.
on the
5th,
loser's
6th.
side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5th, 6th.
Still a pretty good finish. 128 great players.
Yep. Mike has a problem to start right off.
Jason Shore in the hot seat, right? Or do we?
No, they haven't played the hot seat match yet.
Okay, so then we do have 6.
Yeah.
Fifth,
Hot
sixth.
seat match is next round.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's going to be a smoker.
Yeah.
I know if he can hit this, I think he's got a bank. If you want to shoot it. I like shooting this because it's a good one-pocket bank. If he can hit it. If he can hit it, it's a good bank.
Ron, the link didn't go in. You got to open up the links in the chat. Ron Mason letting everybody, making everybody aware of the issue.
He looks like he can hit it. I got to go all out and bank this. See it? He could have banked it.
Yep.
He hit it good. But he chose not to.
No.
I don't really think he plays one pocket too well. But he makes balls. You know, he ran second in Derby City. Alex beat him twice. He ran second in the one pocket.
Wow.
Check 1, 2. Okay, we're just checking audio here. Back to the match.
Well, let's see who wins this safety battle.
Well, right now, Dechaine is the favorite.
Okay, table 11, John Vitale versus Mark Kramer.
Yeah.
Table 11, Vitale versus Kramer.
Yeah, he's got a shot. Yeah, he's a great competitor, this kid. He doesn't look it because he doesn't show emotion.
Well, he jumped up just a little bit on that shot.
Yeah,
but he
well,
made
that's
it
what he
anyway.
did losing that last match. He jumped up. Well, if there's a problem here, it's going to be the 6 to the 7.
Yeah.
I think he'd like to get right where he is right now. That'll get him 3-rail position. Now, I don't like this. I don't like this. You know, drawing the ball, you can go behind the 8.
How about if he forces through?
Yeah, what if
this
he
and comes to the
force follows?
Yeah.
No, he didn't think it out because 3 cushion would have been the best way to go to the 7, and you're going right at the 9 also. This is tricky.
Ooh.
He's going to do the behind the back shot. And you know who was real good at behind the back?
No, who's that?
Boosty.
Cornbread Red.
Oh.
Oh, you want him to shoot the one shot to make money? Behind his back, he was the best. I don't know if you people know Cornbread Red.
Well, that shot right there was pretty sporty behind the back.
Yeah. Cornbread Red is one of the old war horses that's no longer with us. His real name was Billy Burge.
Justin Hall takes first mark, leads our match 1-0. It's a race to 9.
And you could see in the background there, you see Roberto Gomez and Tommy D'Alfonso, a.k.a. Shorty. That's the second B-side match going on right now.
Yeah, they call him Shorty, and he's not really short.
I know. It's always amazed me why
Yeah,
they
but
call
wait
him
a
Shorty.
minute. How many big guys did you hear him call tiny?
Yeah, that's true.
Many, many.
Yeah. Oh, he almost went in the side.
Looks
but
like a dry break.
Yeah. And he didn't leave much. He left the combination if you want to shoot it.
Well, you shoot it and you make it, you're a hero, but if you don't,
Yeah, but it's still not a winning shot. I mean, you don't automatically win now if you make this combination.
no.
You still got a lot of work to do. But he's going to shoot it for sure. He's a shooter. That's right, Mike. Make a lawyer out of me.
Great shot.
It is.
The 8-ball right there, and it looks like that cue ball might be nestled up against the 2, taking that angle away for the 1 rail. You might have to go 2 rails into this is the safest way. Just
Yeah.
past the 6-ball
I
on
wanna
the
tell
upper.
you.
Yeah, go ahead.
My suggestion here is give the guy ball in hand. He can't put you in as bad a spot as he is right
Yeah,
now.
but you can hit this with speed just like that and possibly not leave a shot. Just
Yeah.
like that.
Oh,
Wow.
He's going to leave a shot.
Well, he's got a kick at it, whether he
No,
goes to the long
I
rail
think he's got rail first, short way.
I do too.
make it, right?
Yeah.
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 Just go beside the 3.
Might see another behind the back shot here.
Gomez is leading on the other table 2-0.
MolinariGlove.com.
Well, he's got to miss the 9. He can go 2 rails to the 2, but he's got to miss the 9.
Oh, he missed the 1.
Yeah, that's not good. God bless me.
God bless you, Danny. May the devil take you.
Well, the devil better have a gun when he takes me. Well, here, do you want to go under the 3 or do you want to go 2 rails? Or 1 rail? That's not bad either, but
Well, this just into the booth. Just came in via text. Give me a second, guys. Ron Mason of Gotham City Technologies, who happens to be one of our moderators in the chat, is going to purchase 3 Molinari gloves, and he's going to give them away to chatters. Ron, you can run the contest the way you like and take all the information, or leave it in our hands, and that's a lot for us on our plate right now. So if you can handle that, or get together with Scotty B, and you guys come up with a contest, that's very gracious of you. Thank you, Ron Mason. Ron Mason's going to give away 3 Molinari gloves to one of our chatters. Pass the word, guys, and spread it along the social media. Thank you, Ron Mason.
yeah, he didn't make a very good shot here. But being a bank pool champion, that looked easy.
Yeah, the banks are usually open for Justin.
Oh, this was not good.
But he's going to get lucky.
Yeah, that was not a good shot. You got to get better position than this. But he overcame it. He's back in line. And Jerry, I think you could get out from here.
I wouldn't go that far, but I'm sure Justin can. Justin Hall, 2-0.
There's Diana Hoppy again. My good buddy. There's AZ Billiards. My good buddy, Jerry Forsythe, and I'm only calling him that because he's sitting here.
Well, he's got a ball in.
Very good break. Where are you, one?
Oh, does a 3-ball hurt him there?
I don't know. You know, if it didn't, best he's got is a bank or a combination. He's looking at it. He might have the bank. Anyway, I like the bank over the combination if he's got a choice, because you only got to play position once. I don't know, was that a good hit?
Yeah.
Table 14 in the second chance tournament.
Not if the 8 went dead.
Slide Mata, that's on table number 14. Pension versus Mata. 14, good luck.
Well, they're all sitting out there waiting for him now like ducks. Gomez now up 3-0.
Gomez got knocked on the loser side by Shane Van Boning, and he made some uncustomary mistakes. I just wonder if, because you're playing Shane, you're a little intimidated. I don't care if you think you're the best in the world. Playing Shane puts a little bit of a different feeling on your stroke.
Better believe it.
You know you got to play perfect to beat him. Well, Mike's going to get on the scoreboard.
He sure did. Trails by 1, scoreline 2-1. And Mr. Dechaine. Oh, I thought he was going to take a break. He's just going to go get a glass of water.
There you see it right in front of you, folks. Gotham City Technologies. If you have a problem with any kind of device, make sure to get in touch with Ron Mason, who happens to be in the chat. Not only that, he's down in Washington, D.C. He has clearance, and he's doing some kind of networking in major outfits. Follow him on Facebook. He's always hiring people qualify for his company. Ron Mason is also giving away 3 Molinari gloves. Back to the match. Thank you, Ron Mason.
Mike Dechaine has a powerful break. The power break hasn't been working as well as the softer break. Let's see what. No, he took a little off it. And the ball flew right in, and he's got position.
At the trade show 2 years ago, I saw Mike Dechaine hit a 38-mile-an-hour break, and it had 2 radar guns and a cell phone app, and they all said 38.
Sounds unbelievable.
It does sound unbelievable.
Because 26 is like the average for great players.
Yeah. He can really smack them when he wants to.
He made a little bit of a bad shot here.
Yeah, he's got to be shooting over a ball now.
Yeah. This affects his bridge hand. He's doing some wiggling.
That'll help.
Hopefully. See it? The thing that got him is being over the ball, because he's a straighter shooter than that.
Sorry about that camera angle. I'm sleeping on the job over here. I was just looking at the chat, and Suzanne Osborne Smith up there in Washington State says she uses a Molinari glove. SOS.
Susan Summers wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, Three's Company, right?
Yep. Well, Justin Hall doesn't take too much time when he's in gear.
Neither one of these guys do. This could be a pretty
Right.
quick match.
Well, we just now know, with the commentators saying that we will go hill-hill.
You betcha. Every match I do goes hill-hill.
We love it.
Oh, we do?
Sure, more suffering.
Frankly, I like those whitewashes.
We've had a few of those.
Yeah, we have.
Darren Appleton was responsible for 2 of them. He beat Ron Costanzo 9-0, and then he beat Dennis Hatch 9-0. Actually 9-7.
Yeah, I was going to say he had a little help with that one.
Dennis threw in the towel.
3-1. Justin Hall over Mike Dechaine at the moment. Yeah, it was very surprising when Dennis unscrewed and walked out.
Well, he threw the towel out first. And
Oh, he
that's-
did?
Yeah, and that is indicative of giving up, like in boxing. When the corner throws the towel in, the referee stops the fight. But he shouldn't have done that. People deserve to see the guy go to 9, especially I've seen many matches won from behind with great players too. But from the beginning, it didn't look like Dennis Hatch was into it. He didn't care. Look at that break. The ball stopped in the middle, but it stopped for his opponent, it looked like.
Yep, dry.
Dry, but he didn't sell out the 1.
He sure didn't.
We're going to see a push or something tricky.
You know, I was watching Dechaine play Corey Deuel, and this was happening to him all the time. He couldn't get to the table with a shot. He still pulled it out, but his luck's not running very well for him today. He's pushing.
Okay, you got to have a plan. Well, he left a little bit of the 1.
Just an edge.
Yeah, he left the paint, and that's enough because it looks like a pretty good save. Fan it, bank it towards the 6, and try not to hit the 8 or the 5. Like that. That was a bad push. Bad push.
No, I don't think he can kick it, this ball. He's going to have to jump it with his playing cue.
That's the rule, right? You can't use a jump cue.
Right.
Oh, he can easily just spin around the 9 ball.
Yeah, but then you got to aim at the 5 to spin.
Yeah.
You know, it's tricky, but I think he can shoot straight at it,
Oh, okay.
which he did. Where you're going,
Watch
cue
out.
ball,
Nope, it's going to hang up.
he hit the point. He doesn't have to shoot to make the ball here. He could just bank it perpendicular to the end rail. I wouldn't shoot at it. He's going to pay for that.
I don't think so.
Another
Look at this roll.
safety.
He went behind the 3. I think Dechaine could at least hit it.
Well, if he'll just step to one side, we can see.
We did take a look. He's a little bit behind the 3, not fully, but enough where he can't pocket it unless he spins. He elected to go to Safeway.
There you go. But now, no, he did. He's okay. Long, long way away, but at least he can see the ball.
He got
Is obvious.
he got kind of fortunate. He kicked the 3 ball on that down table, and the 3 does go past the 7 in the bottom
Hey,
left-hand corner.
Billy and Cardona, he didn't get lucky yet.
Well, he pocketed the 1 ball, banked it.
Yeah, but look what the work he's got. He's shooting a
Ah, this-
mile away. Position is going to be there if you didn't get behind the ball.
He eats those long shots for breakfast, and that's what makes him the kind of champion that he is.
And gives him indigestion.
And a belly.
He's lost quite a bit of that belly. He's working on it.
The TV cameras add, they say, 10 pounds to you, so maybe from being on True TV, the reality show,
Yeah.
wisened Mike up just to lose a few pounds, because he did, you're right.
Uh-oh. Oh, I
Hit
thought
it to the
thought
outside of
was
that
gonna
pocket.
hang up.
It was a scary looking shot.
Jerry, it was almost an uh-oh. I want to know, how do you spell O-O?
UH-OH.
That would get it, yeah. Probably you could do it multiple ways. Of course, Jerry Forsythe and I wrote a book, still out there selling. In fact, I sold one today.
You did.
Yeah, it's called The Road Player.
And it's all about Danny's adventures on the road.
Yeah.
And he had some rather amusing adventures.
Yeah, well, some of them dangerous. Well, does he reach? Does he use the bridge? Does he shoot left-handed? Oh, his belly didn't get in the way right now.
Mike Dechaine draws it close. 3-2. The other table, I believe Gomez leads now 3-1 over Tom Delfonso.
Yeah, he's taking a little bit off, but the wing ball keeps flying in. Don't change success. And if you're not having success and your opponent is, don't be stubborn. Do what he's doing.
Yeah, copy him.
You got two people to watch, yourself and your opponent. Well, what do you do here? You could cut it to the left side, and I think the 2 goes past the 6 and the side, so I think he's going to get rewarded if he makes it.
And he made it.
Yeah. Now he's got to bounce out 1 rail, and the 3 is wide open. He's got a good chance to get out here, tie the score.
D'Alfonso just won another rack down there on the next table, so it should be 3-2. Gomez leading. I can't quite see the beads because we're in line with it, but I'm trying to keep track of the people racking. So,
of course, Jerry is with AZ Billiards, and it's his job to keep track of scores, which he does very nicely. And really, I met Jerry in Phoenix years ago.
yep, many years ago.
He had a little more hair there. He had 2 more hairs.
Keep in mind, folks, they're friends. Or should I say it that way?
Yeah. First thing he did, I put powder on a hand, and Danny slapped the powder off my hand and said, if your hands are dirty, go wash them.
Yep.
I haven't used powder since. I'm afraid of getting my hand slapped.
Well, I'm not a powder man because,
I could tell. I knew that.
well, when you put it over your hand and your hand is sweating, it's going to get cakey. You know, I don't like that. Plus, it makes a mess on the table.
It does. Yeah, one of my pet peeves is people who chalk over the table. All right, Mike Dechaine has tied us up. Yep.
Yes, sir.
How about the
At
people?
3.
How about the people that use red chalk on a green cloth?
Oh, don't you love them?
Yeah,
Oh,
and they think it helps them. Look at that. Oh, that's me.
What were you going to say? Look at that pretty guy.
Not pretty at all, man. I lost 22 pounds. I look skinny as a rail. But I will gain. I gained 3 pounds last week.
Cool. Cheesecake?
It wasn't lasagna. But I have a girlfriend in Buffalo that feeds me very well.
What's his name?
Don't get smart, you know what I mean? I'm not well, but I still could backhand you. Her name is Betty.
Let me move
And you'll never talk like that again.
Let me move my chair another couple of feet away.
Well, the one ball almost went in the side. The 8 ball found the corner pocket at the bottom right-hand side of
look,
the table.
Well, the one didn't come up quite enough. I mean, he could bank at it, but could you control the cue ball?
I'll tell you what, he would love to bank this shot right here with a wide open table like this.
But how do you fall on the 2? You're going to run into the 3 if you bank it.
Got to come out short.
See?
He's playing the safe.
Yeah, he's going to hide.
Good idea. He just got back in the game. It's 3-3 now. This is a very tough hit. He could kick one rail, but I don't see him getting the best of it. Yeah, he's not in a good spot. Yeah, he can kick one rail. Doesn't have to get the best of this. But part 1 is kick and hit it. He did.
He came out all right.
So far he did. I think you got to kick 2 rails with this. I don't like this kick. Kick 2 rails.
Yeah, the short rail on top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And try
might
to
have a better chance to make something. Well,
Oh, he got pocket safe.
Boy, did he get lucky there.
we call that corner hook.
Corner hook.
Whenever the cue ball is behind the point of a pocket, we call it corner hooked. Once again, he's in a bad spot. He hasn't had many chances since he had the lead. He's kicking 2 rails and hitting it, but I think this time he sold out.
Yeah, he left the nice table for Dechaine now.
Just got to fall on the 2.
Yeah.
You got to hit the end rail with
Let
a
me
little
ask you a
bit of
question.
right. Yeah.
Just to cut you short. I called it pocket hooked, right? You said it's corner hooked.
Yeah.
What happens if the cue ball lies on one of the points of the side pocket and it hooks the player? What do you call that?
Hooked.
Bad luck.
Scotty B, I'll give you a call right now. I just see you called me. 1 second.
The shelf is a lot deeper in the corners than it is on the side, so it's kind of hard to get behind the nose of a side pocket, but
Yeah.
I've seen it happen.
But you're more apt to scratch in the side when that happens. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
it's a rare occasion anyway. But he got the best of it. And Hall hasn't had many chances to win after he was leading. And I don't think he's going to get a chance this game either. Pool becomes fickle sometimes. You just got to take advantage of your inning when it comes up. Well, he got sort of straight. We're going to see, I think, a draw stroke here. I
Yeah.
don't think you want to go forward with the 9 there. Well, he's gonna.
He's going to force it. He's got a lot of power in his stroke.
Yeah, but I still think the 9 enters. Let's see if not. I like drawing this ball. But it might be a little bit too thin to draw.
To me, it appears that D'Alfonso just tied up with Gomez 3-3.
Oh, look at this. He got good on this. That was a great shot.
Yeah. He's got all the shots in his bag.
And he pockets so well.
Yes, he does. And Mike Dechaine takes the lead, 4-3.
For the first time in this match, right?
Yeah, first
Yeah,
lead.
he's one of the high-ranking players, not from winning, but finishing high all the time. He's always in the first 4 or 5. Right now, he's in that position again. And he's still alive to win it all. Although he has a couple mountains to climb. You know, Shane Van Boning's not going to be easy to pass.
Neither is Jason Shaw.
Yeah. But if they play day in, day out, I like Van Boning. He is consistent.
Well, we're going to see them play, I believe, next round.
Right? They're both on the winner's side.
Jason will be playing Shane. So don't go away. Who was it that beat Darren Appleton last night? Does anybody remember?
I don't, because I went to bed.
I know you were in bed. Al, do you remember?
No.
And he was playing super. I predicted he could win it from the loser side.
Yeah, he was playing great. Watch out, a scratch, and that could put momentum on the other chair. Little problem with the 5 and 6, but there's a combo there.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. And there's no cut involved, so I think he controlled the combination ball. But we're going ahead of ourselves. He's still got to get rid of the 2, 3, and 4.
I think it was D'Alfonso that beat Appleton.
Oh, that was a big win.
Yeah, nice win for Tom.
I really am not familiar with D'Alfonso, except that sounds like an Italian name.
It's an Italian name, so.
And I'm partial.
Andy's a real good guy.
Even though he's Italian?
Tony, you touch that table, you're shaking
Well, he wants to get an angle without a big cut on the combination. And he got that. It still looks like the ball's going to glance towards the 9 a little bit. So he might have to play position for the right-hand corner with the 4. That is the 4, isn't it? Or the 5?
That's the 5. Yeah.
See it? He got position.
But no, he's got some angle too. He's all right.
Well, the 8-ball out like that, he can accept the long shot if he has it 2 straight in.
Well, you
don't
still
want it.
got to fall on the 9, so you like to get close as possible.
He had enough angle to spin out.
Yeah. I don't know if he could.
He just shook his head, so he must be straight on this.
Well, it's close enough to the pocket to play part of the pocket. But he's going to draw the ball. Watch out for the side.
Oh, he
Yeah, he
took
was,
that out of play, didn't he?
Yeah, by not shooting hard. But he's still got a kind of a tricky shot here. This is not a gimme. He could tie the score once again with this, but the cue ball's flying around. You got to watch out for pockets with the cue ball.
All right, we're tied again at 4. It looks like we are going to be headed for a double hill match, but really that's okay. Danny and I get overtime when they go double hill.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to buy me the coffee and donut.
Yes.
Not
John,
the donut, just the coffee.
John Toasty was knocked out last night. Saw him this morning.
Yeah, I saw him too.
That's right. We saw him together.
Yeah. Good man. Great player, good person, and he treats it like a sport pool. He works out. I like that.
Yeah, he's been we're talking about Torsten Homan. He's been suffering from a bone spur in his shoulder for the past year, and he hasn't been able to work out with the weights as heavily as he would like to.
But I'll tell you, jogging is good
Ooh.
anyway.
Cue ball went down.
Just
Sorry
jumped
about
into that hole.
Yeah, he does jog. He does a lot of aerobic work.
You know, I've mentioned this a couple times, but most of you probably forgot. But I put a pedometer on my foot, and I played an 8-hour session of 9-ball, and I walked 11 miles. So people ask me, is this a sport? You got to be in shape. That hurt Miserak in the end. He weighed 400 pounds, and on the final day, he couldn't play 3 or 4 matches, which you got to do sometimes. You got to be in shape. Your legs got to be in condition. Especially if you're in the South gambling, you might have to run.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to have to come with a draw stroke here, unless he could pound it into the rail. He did. That was not easy, folks. You got to have a powerful stroke to do that, and he sure has a powerful stroke. See that little reverse so you didn't go right towards that corner pocket?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's going to take the lead once more, it looks like.
Just barely. 5-4, Mike Dechaine.
Come on, Mike. If you got to look that close, they're good. Go ahead and break them. Not going to change anything. Soft break.
Yeah, he made
Wait a minute. The last
2 balls.
I hate that. When I was playing and the last ball rolling for my opponent went in, that aggravated me to death. Well, I never showed it. I
Oh.
did. I had a good temperament.
Did you?
Well, he decided not to cut it in.
Check 1-2. There you see it, folks. The Moscone Cup points. Team USA. This right there in front of you. Shane Van Boning, Corey Dool, Skylar Woodward, Justin Bergman, Jeremy Sosi, Scott Frost, Oscar Dominguez, and Justin Hall. That's the standings right there, sent in courtesy of Mr. Phil Capel.
Thank you, Phil.
Well, he played it safe. The one has no pockets, but he doesn't have a problem coming back with a safe.
D'Alfonso has won another game down there, and he is now in the lead 4-3.
Yeah, I got to watch him sometime because I never saw him, but he must be a good player.
He is a good player. Good temperament. Never seen him get angry.
Well, you better draw the ball here or it won't go. Why, he did. Well, he left the shot. Left the shot. Position is going to be a little tricky. I don't think you could just shoot it naturally because you're going behind balls. You're going to have to hit it a little low and go 2 rails to the 2. Two rails to the 2. Very good shot, good control. Got an easy shot now to go from the 2 to the 3. Yeah, he's got control of this game. Got to go forward 2 rails off the 6. Or center ball, come off perpendicular. That was a matter of choice. Perfect. Perfect. Roll it in, shoot the 9 in the pocket to your right.
This for a 2-point lead. Done deal, 6-4.
Well, I know Gomez beat Dennis on the winner's side. Who beat him on the loser's side? I'm talking about Orcolio.
Orcolio, yeah, right. Watched so many matches this week, I can't.
I think it was Brandon Shupp, wasn't it?
Oh, that was a big win for Brandon.
You know, you may be right.
Probably was him.
Don't quote me on it, but
I tell you, you could watch 30 tournaments and not see Orcolio lose 1-2. You know, 2 in a row.
I kind of like this background music.
Oh, I agree. I like it. I mean, all tournaments should have the background lightly like this. It's good. You know, it makes the arena a little livelier, other than a funeral home or a church. What do you think, Jerry? Never mind. Shut up.
Well, I think there's a reason they don't have jukeboxes on putting greens.
Well,
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, the golfers are far too sensitive.
Rodney Dangerfield had one with a stereo system in it, a bar in it,
What, a
think it
golf
was-
cart?
golf bag.
Oh, a golf bag.
I think it was in the movie Caddyshack or something. Comedy.
He got a late start.
Played the one right off the 9. What a beautiful shot.
Yeah.
Did he take a gamble there, Danny?
No, because position was automatic. You know, if the cue ball had to play position also, that would have been kind of wild, but it went straight in, so we got to give him credit for that. Yeah, he would have rather not hit the 9. Gave him a little thinner hit on the 3, and therefore more missable and a little tougher control. See what he had to do with the cue ball?
Yeah, just go 3 rails
Little
back and forth,
was
huh?
that all?
That's all.
He almost hit the 9 twice, which would have changed everything. But he's still at the table. He's got to go around the 8, in between 8 and 9, I believe. And that's what he did. Slow down, or he might have a little more problem. He's fine. Well, it doesn't sit just perfect to hit the side rail and bounce out. You can't go forward. See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But he's still at the table. I like to say he's still got the dice. Another thin hit here. Cue ball flies around again.
Folks are looking for the brackets to this match. I don't think they're back up on AZB yet, but you might want to try poolonthenet.com. They may have them. Poolonthenet.com.
Main event, I'm available to give you your prize.
Well, he's going to get out, but it didn't look easy.
I did get the word from Ron Mason that AZ Billiards is coming back slowly, so work in progress.
I'm sure it's slow.
It's too late to be fast.
Mike Dechaine putting another beat up on his side. Now leads this match 7-4.
Yes, he does.
Right now he's turning into Mike Dechaine, the freight train. Justin doing nothing wrong but sitting down.
Yeah. Well, that's why Mike is a tough guy to beat. He's a great competitor, doesn't miss much, and finishes high every tournament.
It must look different from each side.
Oh, come on now, Mike. I don't like all this. I want Pat to take statistics, and when it isn't perfect, I don't think it's a factor. I think if you did the statistics, you'd make just as many balls on the break either way.
Yeah.
So, you know what's the bad part about this? Young players all over the country think you got to study the break because the good players do.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Shoot the stinking break because it looks like they might be a 64th off. And Pat Fleming doesn't like it either because you waste a lot of film for nothing.
Well, I think Mike will disagree with you.
Well, he does every time he looks at it extra. The end ball went in. Doesn't have a good shot at the 1. Now, does he cut at it or does he play safe? He's got a wall of balls to go 2 rails at.
Yeah.
Go 2 rails and aim at the 3. And you figure, off the left side, but he's doing something else.
Cutting it in.
Yeah, he's cutting it in, but look at the speed, tough speed.
Came out okay.
Little thin hit. Again, we got speed trouble. Nothing for him. He's feeling good. He's got a 3-game lead, and his stroke is very loose.
Well, D'Alfonso is just taking his 5th game, so I believe he leads 5-3 now over Roberto Gomez of the Philippines. Nickname is Superman.
Well, I'm still working on RoboCop for Dennis.
Dennis Rocoyo.
Yeah, RoboCop. How are you going to call a guy that weighs 70 pounds RoboCop?
And Mike Dechaine is on the hill, leading 8-4.
Dennis Acola, one of the most feared players in the Philippines.
Oh, a couple of years ago, he offered any American to 7 gambling. But I guess that changes a little bit now. In fact, he was intimidated against Gomez. You know, all of a sudden he's not #1 Filipino player, and I think it works on your brain.
I wouldn't go that far, not #1, but he's definitely up there within 1 or 2.
But at least they don't consider.
Who do you think is the #1 Filipino player today?
Oh, there's a bunch that play.
Well, who do you think #1 is?
Well,
I don't know for sure, but
I
just your
just saw
opinion.
Gomez, but I think that as he competes and finds out others can play, he'll get a little weaker. You know, it's no longer Efren,
Right.
although Efren is still winning.
And snapped off the last make it happen, by the way.
See, I think it's Orcola.
Yeah,
I believe it is Ocola, yeah.
yeah, but right now you'll get a vote for Gomez. I'm wondering if they think about that. You know, we got a few. What's the other guy's name? What's his name? It's more Spanish.
He
but
bought the pool room.
You talking about Bustamante?
No.
No.
Lee Van Cortez?
no.
Shorter. Bought
No.
the pool room.
Well, I don't know who bought a pool room.
Yeah, I
Not Alex.
no, not Alex.
No,
Heavier, little chubbier guy.
Yeah, yeah.
He was Filipino, but a little chubbier.
a real good player.
Real good. Real good.
So,
I'm drawing a blank.
Played in the IPT.
Me too. He plays.
Somebody in
real
the chat will know. Not Carlo Beato.
good. Oh yeah, that's who I'm thinking.
No, the other guy.
Oh, the other guy.
Of. Well, if it isn't
You're a
Kyle,
big help.
Don't
there,
make
Al.
me look it up.
well, don't look it up.
Not Ignacio.
No, he just showed up. I
Yeah.
mean, you know.
No, he's Marty will know. Not Gomez.
Is Marty in the room?
Yeah, Cosmo 8.
Well, that little hit turned out all right. I think he's got the 4.
Not Perica, not Verona. Oh man, gee whiz! Everybody's forgetting him too.
Nice safety.
Yeah, but there's so many.
There it is, right there.
Who?
Marlon Manalo.
He doesn't even
Mr.
play
Manalo?
anymore.
Not anymore, but he bought the pool room.
No, he's the mayor of a town.
Yeah,
He
plus
went
owns a pool
He
room.
went into- Oh, I didn't know he was.
I thought that was Clint Eastwood.
That's who it is. Who got that right? Boy, oh boy, we should have had that question in the chat. All right, back to the match. The score is Mike Dechaine 8 at the
Oh,
table,
look
and
at
Justin
this.
Hall 4.
Oh,
Yeah, look at this, but he has no bargain here.
yeah. Well, he's still at the table though.
I say he's still got the dice.
Yeah.
He's on the roll.
The position is automatic if he
And
makes it.
firing. Wow, did he fire that in? They don't call him the
Yeah,
fireball
he's
for nothing.
3 balls away from victory.
Yeah, I like his end of it. Good control there.
Justin Hall says, Mr. Dechaine, that's enough. Go ahead, Jerry, take it away.
Mike Dechaine wins this match 9-4. And we're going to be right back with a great match at 3 o'clock. And that'll be Jason Shaw versus Shane Van Boning. I'm sure you've heard of them.
That's the winner's side, folks.
It sure
With
is.
a hot seat.
Right now, for Al Leon and my good friend Danny DiLiberto, I'm Jerry Forsyth. We will see you in just a little bit.
Yes, we will. Thanks, guys.